Barcelona. Kita coba sekarang sambung dengan Cesc. Sekali lagi mungkin agak lebih hening. Jadi nanti kalau ada pertanyaan suaranya jelas terdengar. Sekedar informasi saja, saat ini di Barcelona tepat menunjukkan hampir pukul 3 sore ya, karena perbedaan waktu 6 jam. Hi Cesc, can you hear me?
Hello.
Hi. Okay, first of all, Cesc, congratulations for Barca because you beat Valencia just like yesterday, and congratulations for you because we understand you scored 1 goal and also created 1 for Xavi. So congratulations for that.
Thank you very much.
How are you, by the way?
I'm very good. I'm very happy. It's been a great 6 months since I joined them, and at the moment everything is going very well. We are playing for every competition. We won already 3 titles this season, so I'm very, very happy, and hopefully it will keep going more and more.
Okay. Okay, before we start with the questions, I think we have a lot of media colleagues here that really interesting to have some interaction with you, and they have several questions. But first of all, I would like to remind you again, we have our team here, Biskuat team. We have our President Director, Pak Steven Tan.
Hi, Cesc.
Hi, Cesc.
Hello.
And we have Lucy Suganda, our Marketing Manager for Kids Wholesome Snacking. And also Ade, you still remember her? And Novi, our brand manager from Biskuat. And of course, the rest of the team. I hope you still remember her. We have Yeta Angelina from Bye. You remember her when we met in London, right?
Of course I do.
Okay, we also have Uwi from HAI magazine.
Hi, what's up?
Before we start with that, maybe you have some messages that you want to share with us here?
No, for me, once again, it's a pleasure to be involved with Biskuat again for another year. It was a pleasure, an honor last year working with you guys. I had so much fun and I learned a lot. And I visited your country finally, and I had so much fun. And for me, it's a pleasure. And hopefully, the relation we have, it will keep going for many years. And even if it's not working, always as a friends, because I really like you guys.
Okay, now we start with the interactive questions. We have questions number 1 from Andrew from Bola. Yes, silakan Mas Andrew. Pertanyaannya.
Congratulations, Cesc, for yesterday. Great goal from you.
Thanks.
And the question: as a current Barcelona player, is this your childhood dream? And was the decision to move to Barcelona was to follow your instinct, like you always say? And another one, you've even already contributed to when Spain became European and world champion in 2008 and 2010. Could it be you to win the next FIFA Ballon d'Or? That's all.
Well, this is the last thing that you think, because always football for me is a very collective game, and definitely the first things you want to win, it's things like the World Cup, like the European Championship, like the Champions League, the league, because it's always things that you win with your teammates, that they are the ones that are helping you to improve, and that the ones that you are spending every day with. But definitely, if I had the chance one day to improve and to be able and win the Ballon d'Or, it would be definitely amazing. But I see that very, very far at the moment. Some great players are always nominated for these things, and at the moment I'm very proud to be in the list, and hopefully every year I will be able to improve, and if one day I have the chance, it could be amazing.
Yeah.
The first one. is this your childhood dream in Barcelona today?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, it was definitely one of the things that I always had in my head and in my heart to play for the team that I always supported as a child, and definitely it was a challenge to come here. It still is because I have so many things to prove, but definitely, as I said before, I always try to follow my instinct, as I always say, and at the moment it's working out very, very well. I'm very happy. I'm learning a lot. We're winning things. I'm playing more than I thought, and everything is fantastic. And I just want to enjoy the moment and keep learning.
Okay, thank you, Cesc. We have a second question. Actually, I will ask you these questions on behalf of Noverius Lauli from Kontan Tabloid. He asked about, please share your fun tips for Indonesian children to dare pursue their dreams and becoming an international soccer player like yourself. Some tips.
Well, I don't really like to give tips because I believe in hard work, and you have to believe that you always want to improve, and you want to be the best. Definitely.
Questions coming from Uwi, Majalah Hai.
Yes, me. Hello. I'm Uwi
Hi.
from Hai Magazine. I want to ask you a little bit about your personal life. What personal principle you embrace in your life as a soccer player?
Well, in my personal life, I don't do much really. I'm always at home. I try to rest. I try always to because I believe for a football player, part of the job is always to rest, to eat well, to drink well. And sometimes people can say, oh, they have too much time free or whatever. But this is part of the job as well, because if not, if you rest well, if you don't sleep in the afternoons, if you don't sleep well at night, you cannot compete every Wednesday, every Saturday at the top level. It's impossible, and it's a very big task. And my personal life is very, very simple. From training to home, eat, sleep, then training, then play games. I mean, it's very simple, and I barely go out. My friends sometimes they come here. We do a little bit of PlayStation, sometimes cinema, but not. It's not very exciting apart from the football, really.
Okay. Thank you.
So that's another question actually coming from one of our colleague here. Is actually they're asking, who is the soccer legend that you adore most and why?
The soccer what? Sorry.
Soccer legend.
Legend.
Yeah.
Oof, I don't know. There are so many players that I admire over the years. I always said that my hero when I was very little, it was our manager right now. It was Guardiola. But then I went at Arsenal. I played with Dennis Bergkamp, who for me is one of the biggest legends in football, and Thierry Henry as well, Patrick Vieira. Today at the training ground, Gianfranco Zola came as well. He was a big legend in Chelsea and in England, and football's history as well. And I don't know, there are so many players that I could tell you. Zidane, I was lucky to play against him a few times as well. But basically, the most that I looked up to when I was little, it was Guardiola. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. No? Okay. Well, Novi, do you want to questions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi. Basically, this is questions from us. What is the most memorable moment from your visit for Indonesia?
Well, I think the one that I like the most and that I remember most is when I went to see the kids play that tournament. For me, that was one of the things that I remember the most, because I had so much fun, and I remember I went to the dressing room of one team, then walk, then go to the dressing room and give them some tips and encourage them to play and to enjoy. For me, that was the most honest thing, and the kids, because the kids, they are the ones that they enjoy the most when they see football players. They you can see their faces, you know, they are like, I don't believe he's here, or because I was the same when I was their age, and then all the fans that they were in the stadium, they were so nice to me, and that was the moment that I remember most from my visit there, because for me to see the tournament from the little kids and the way they played, and how they were crying in the end, and the other ones, they were smiling, but at the same time they were giving handshakes to the losers in that day. For me, that was a great experience, and I was very happy to see that these kids, the way they were doing and improving every day, it was very nice.
Wow, some memorable experience, I believe. And